we're gonna pick up a bead that has nothing to do with your project. We're just gonna use this bead as a stop bead, so it can be any color. Just make sure it's a different one from the ones you're using for your project. We're gonna pass it through, and depending on the project that you're making, you're gonna leave a tail. My thread is this one, exit out right here. We're gonna pass our needle. This is my thread coming out, so we're just gonna pass our needle through the same bead one more time. So your bead stay in place, it won't move. It helps a lot with the square stitch, so your beads won't be moving. Then you're gonna pick up the number of beads depending on the project that you're gonna be making. For tutorial purposes, I'm just gonna pick up 6 beads. This is gonna be my base. Bring them down. This is what you should have. Okay, so we're ready to start. We're gonna pick up a bead. Our thread is coming out of this bead right here. Let's see. We're gonna pass our needle through the same bead. Our thread is exit out of this one. We're gonna pass it to that through that bead again. Let's see if I can see. This is forming like a circle from that bead. Let you see. And then we're just gonna pull, and as you can see, the bead we just add is this one, just got on top of the other one, and we're just gonna, my thread coming out of here, we're just gonna pass our needle through the bead we just add, and we're gonna pull. And this is what we should have. My thread is exit out of the new bead. I'm just gonna pick up a bead, and we're gonna pass our needle through the second bead. My thread is this one. I'm gonna pass going down through the second bead. This way the bead sits on top of this bead. My thread is exit out of this bead. See? We're gonna pass our needle through the bead we just add. And when we pull, this is what we have. My thread is coming out right here. I'm gonna pick up a bead, and now I'm gonna pass my needle through the third bead, and I'm gonna pull. My thread is coming out of this bead right here. I'm gonna pass my needle coming up through the bead we just add, which is this one right here. And this is how you do a square stitch. It's really simple. Pick up a bead. My thread is this one coming out of here. Pick up a bead, and now we're just gonna pass our needle through the next bead right here. And again, my thread is coming out of this bead. We're gonna pass our needle up through the bead we just add. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add. So we're gonna pick up our last bead. Pick up a bead, and we're gonna pass our needle. My thread is coming out of this bead. We're gonna pass our needle going down through the last bead. We're gonna pull. You see my thread is coming out of this bead. We're gonna pass our needle through this bead, and we're gonna pull tight. We got one more bead. I thought that was the last one, but just pull tight. We got a last one. Pick up one more. My thread is this one coming out of here. We're gonna pass our needle going down, and you can see how the bead just sits on top of the other one. Right here, my thread is this one. We're gonna pass our needle going up through the bead we just add. Okay, and pull tight, and this is what we have. We can remove our bead stop right now if you want to, or you can leave it right there. It's up to you. Now what you do in square stitch, you gotta pass your needle through all the beads to so help them strain them a little bit. So my thread is coming out of this bead right here. We're just gonna pass our needle down through all the beads. And as you can see, we just see, this is my thread where it was coming out. I just going through the other bead, all the beads down, and now we have our thread coming out here. So we're just gonna pass our needle through all the beads going up, and we're ready to start our new row because we already reinforced these beads. So now what we're gonna do is just repeat the steps we just did. You can be working like this, that's up to you, or you can just turn your work around and then come from this way, the way I was doing it. I'm not showing you how to do this way now. We're gonna pick up a bead. My thread, it's coming out of this bead, so we're gonna come up through the bead. And see, the bead sits on top of the other one. My thread is coming out of here. We're just gonna come down through the bead we just add. We're gonna pick up a bead, and we need to grab the second bead now. So we're gonna pass our needle up through one bead only, and we're gonna pull. My thread is coming out of this bead. I'm just gonna go across to the bead, through the bead we just add, and make sure your thread doesn't get caught right on the other beads. Okay, we pull tight, we pick up a new bead, and we're gonna pass our needle through the next bead, just through one. My thread is coming out right here. We're gonna pass across, going down or through the bead that we just add, and pull tight, and pick up a new bead, and we're gonna pass through our next bead. And these are gonna be the same step until you finish what you whatever you're doing, the length that you need. My thread is coming out right here. I'm gonna pick up a bead, And this is my next bead, so I'm gonna come up through this bead. My thread is coming out right here. I'm gonna pass my needle down through the bead we just add. And it's time for us to add our last bead. Pick up a bead and come up through the last bead and come down through the bead we just add. And right now we just gotta reinforce. So what we do is, my thread is coming out of this bead right here. We're gonna pass our needle up through all the beads and then down through all the beads, and we are ready to start our new row. So this is how you do square stitch. I hope it was easy to follow along. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Share my videos with your friends. Until next time, thank you.